Okay, well, welcome everyone. So the agenda for today actually comes from, we are running a series of 5 sessions on breaking the circle of trauma. And in the series, we are on the day 4 of this. This is the fourth session of the 5 series. And we started by knowing what is trauma, how to build your roadmap of breaking the cycle. Then we went into legacy, so the stuff you bring from the past life, from your parents, from the environment, from the culture. This is not because you've gone through anything yourself, but it's what you carry, but it impacts you. Then last Sunday we ran something which is from conception to birth. Okay, so this period has a very important impact on your life. And so we did that. Today we are going to get into what is called infancy, early childhood, 0 to 6 years. And then next week we will run the last and the fifth version, which is the what we call the adolescence, the probably the most complex period of our life. So for those of you who are coming first time, the objective of the sessions always is we have a topic of the day, and what that does is it creates, it is to provoke uh, deep subconscious thought patterns that then give you some trailheads or what we call breadcrumbs for your conscious mind to start to working on it. And then we use a group exercise together so that we can bring whatever needs attention as of now. And today we will start by getting to little bits. Our session today is a little bit about knowing about traumas. So I just go repeat for those who have come before, but very briefly. I don't go too much detail. Uh, the roadmap or the everything that you hear is also coming from my personal journey. And after working for almost now 11 years, but more than 1,000 people in individual way, and then more than 11,000 people in group way. So this is where the experience comes from. And what we will do, we will start by building what is called a safe space, build inner resources within before we get into the period, which is 0 to 6. We will find the challenges that you could have faced during that period and have a soulful connection with the little you. And then we will use biofield tuning, which is with tuning fork, to actually make changes. And then we will come back at the end for any reflection or any feedback, and we'll stay on after the session itself. Now, let's go very quickly, and I give you a different definition if you've been here before. Uh, so what is trauma? So I give you a definition from Peter Levine. Peter Levine has done a lot of work, mostly somatic, uh, and he has a system on somatic healing. Now, Peter Levine says that trauma is any unresolved autonomic nervous system response. It's about the nervous system response to an event. It is not necessarily the event itself, but it's the way that your inner system reacts to the event. Now, events can affect each one of us differently. This means each child that may go through similar condition can have a different way to express. And so no two people going through the same event can have the same expression of outcome, which makes it more complex. Now, Bessel van der Kolk, he did a lot of work, especially on trauma, and in his work he explained that the events that happen in our lifetime, especially early childhood, leave us stuck in a stage of helplessness, terror, and hence we always perceive the world from that place of danger throughout our life. Now, childhood trauma is the experience of events by a child that is emotionally painful or distressful, which often lasts lifetime. and results into mental health or physical issues. Now, numerous studies have shown direct correlation between adults having diseases, relationship issues, etc., to events that date back to early childhood. In my work, I have yet to find one example when I've been working with my clients where childhood trauma is not part of journey of recovery. You have to go there and find what is unresolved and try to resolve. Now, in order to better understand, we have to actually a little bit know about the environment. So what is an environment that surrounds the little one that comes into the world? Okay. He is surrounded by parents. So how is the situation between parents? Are they in harmony or not in harmony with each other? The home itself, the physical place. Do I feel safe, nurtured, cared, and loved in that home? If there are siblings, do I feel wanted, engaged with them, and safe with them? There's a lot of bullying that starts with siblings that then leads to later in life. Grandparents, do I have a protection and a guidance? So they are like the ultimate place of roof, or there is also not safety there. Extended family, so which goes beyond the immediate family. How do they treat me? Include me? And events that are faced not necessarily by the child, but also anyone in the family and how it impacts me. Now, this is the little bit of an outline of the environment of an infant. So 0 to 6 is not yet gone to some. They start to go to kindergarten. So there is also that thing about this, the other children, and uh, and the teacher. But the main impact comes around this, and any dysfunction in the environment creates trauma. Any dysfunction. Now, to get into depth of understanding and then working through, the key question we have to ask is if there are any stories heard, told that come from that time that are because it's a small little one, but what we have observed is that even a 3-year-old that has an experience, or 1-year-old has an experience, or at birth has an experience, in the current moment, you have conscious awareness of the stories told, untold. So let's start to work on something that you could be holding from your infancy period. Now, what we'll do is we'll start by bringing you to a safe place, bring some resources. So even if you get overwhelmed, you have something to help you go through in this session with ease. Now, one of the technique that I want to share with you that I did last time as well, but those of you who are new, haven't been here, it's a very powerful one to immediately help you go into ease in case you feel overwhelmed. And you can use it here, but you could also use it outside. It's called physiological sigh. So the way it works is you take 2 inhales through your nose, followed by an extended exhale through your mouth. So I just demonstrate you. So you take you do double inhale through your nose, and then you have an extended exhale through your mouth. So you can try. Science experiments have proven that it immediately relaxes your autonomous nervous system. So if you feel overwhelmed, immediately you'll start to get a relax so that you can try and do it any time, wherever you feel overwhelmed. Now, I want you to do is to close your eyes and focus on your breathing. Imagine your breath going in and out of your heart, breathing a little slower and deeper than usual. Breathe into your heart and allow the breath to flow in and out of your heart. Now imagine you're floating 500 feet into the air. Imagine a white light is coming from heavens and flowing into your body, into your head, through your head, into your shoulders, into your arms and fingers, into your chest, into your belly, into your legs. The white light is going through your legs, into your feet, and through your feet it goes into deep Mother Earth, picks up all the energy of Mother Earth, and comes back through your feet, into your body, into your legs, into your belly, fills it up, into your chest, fills it up, into your shoulders, and into your head. Now you're filled with this beautiful white light, with the energy of Earth, Mother Earth, inside every cell of your body. And now imagine a place where you feel safe, completely safe. A place where you have been, or a place in your imagination. Imagine this place in as much details as possible. It's a place you feel completely safe in. Notice where you are. What do you see? What time of day and what time of year is it? Is it warm or cold? What do you hear? What can you smell? How do you feel in this place? Notice how your body reacts in this safe place. What could make this place even more safer? Make that possible. Now, please give a name to this place and remember it. You can go there anytime. Now imagine a secure container or a vault where you can put any distressing material. This vault or container can be big, stable, with a lock, which can be opened only by you. It can be a box, a chest, a jar, a pot. Use your imagination to create the vault. You can store in this vault everything that you feel you cannot endure. And remind yourself that at any time during the process today, you can bring in the vault to store the things that create you any psychological reaction. It is kept safe in the vault till you wish to open it and work on it. Now just settle in. See what is needed by your body to be comfortable, to be soft, to feel settled. You can keep your eyes closed. Just focus on your breath and let your body settle into a comfortable, easy position, allowing the gravity to take over. Your arms and hands, your feet, legs rest peacefully and will feel wonderful, totally supported. And as you breathe, simply let go. Allow the muscles of your face to soften. Let your scalp unwind and relax. Feel your eyelids getting heavy. Just allow them to soften. So safe and peaceful, knowing that you are in charge and that you are in control. Now imagine simply floating down to your deepest level of relaxation, floating and drifting, drifting, dreaming, drifting all the way down to your deepest possible level of relaxation. Relaxing now, still deeper and deeper. Deeply relaxed. Now imagine you're standing and you see a straight line in front of you, which denotes your future. And there's a line behind that denotes your past. Now imagine you float up into the air above yourself. And imagine you're moving back in your timeline. As you float back, you can see your life go past and continue to flow back till you arrive to the time of your birth. Stay here, sense it, feel that environment around you. See how it feels, warm or cold. What time of the year are you in? And as you look down, you see the little newborn you. And notice how you feel towards the little newborn you. You can feel it in your body. Bring in compassion, courage, and presence into you. And connect to the little one in compassion. Let the little one know you are here. See the little one in front of you and ask it, what do you want me to know about your experience? Any emotion. Let it explain to you in its own way his experience and how it feels to be here. Continue to hold in compassion. If it becomes overwhelming, please ask the little one not to overwhelm you, as you are here to hear, to listen. And you can ask the little one what needs to happen for it to relax even more. Wait for the answer. And if it feels okay for you, hold the little one in your arms and assure it that you are here to listen, to help, to heal, and see how it reacts to that. Now float forward to be with the 3-year-old you and notice what you see. Connect to the 3-year-old you and notice how you feel towards it. Hold the 3-year-old in compassion with your presence and let it know you are here. And now ask the 3-year-old you what it would like you to know about its experience, its emotions, its beliefs. Continue to hold it in compassion, and if it becomes overwhelming, please ask the 3-year-old you to not to overwhelm you. You are here to listen. Now ask it to tell you about its experiences, its emotions, its beliefs. Ask the 3-year-old what is it afraid would happen. Let it share its fears with you. And now ask it, what needs to happen for it to relax? And wait for an answer. And if it feels okay, hold the 3-year-old in your arm and assure it that you are here to listen, to help, to heal. Now float forward to be with the 6-year-old you and notice what you see. Connect to the 6-year-old you and notice how you feel towards it. See if you can be compassionate towards it with your presence. And let the 6-year-old know that you are here. And now ask the 6-year-old what it would like you to know about its experiences, its emotions, its beliefs. Continue to hold in compassion with courage. And if it becomes overwhelming, you can always ask the 6-year-old not to overwhelm you because you're here to listen. Now ask what experiences, emotions, and beliefs it would like you to know. Ask the 6-year-old what is it afraid would happen. And now ask the 6-year-old What needs to happen for you to relax, for the 6-year-old to relax? Ask it and wait for an answer. If it feels okay, hold the 6-year-old in your arm and assure it that you are here to listen, to help, to heal, and see how it reacts to that. Now begin to float back up and thank them all for sharing what they did. Tell them that you are going to be back every day to check on them, to bring any resources they may need. And now begin to float back towards your current moment. Come back to the moment now. And when that feels complete, just follow your breath back and slowly begin to open your eyes and take a few moments to write the inner wisdom, anything that came to you while prepare for the tuning forks. So we are going to move to sound healing. So I will guide you to open the two terminals, one which is above your head, one below your feet. And you can lie down in a comfortable position. You can stay sitting. It's okay. Just stay in a comfortable position. And I will guide you with the breathing. I will tell you how we breathe, especially. And then I'm going to take you through, after opening the two channels, I'm going to work on the timeline of 0 to 6. And whatever came up or has come up, we will help it to be released. So just take a moment and just hear the breathing. So the breathing is the following way. You breathe it in through your nose and you fill your stomach, your belly, and then you breathe out from your mouth. Long breath. So long breath in and long breath out. When you breathe in, you're as if you're breathing through your head into your chest, into your heart. And then when you breathe out, you're breathing out from your feet. So you basically open this channel. Now you don't have to keep breathing. You hear me breathe and then you breathe, otherwise you will hyperventilate, but you don't need to. So just hear me breathe and you breathe with me. I will tell you. And then sometime when there is a lot of blockage, I also ask you to do like this, which is a big release and a noise, and you can make noise. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. So just take a moment and to connect to whatever you came here to do, the wish for you today. I'm going to connect with all of you here, and then we start. So I'm going to start below your feet, so opening the channel, so you will hear tuning fork now. And when you hear me breathe, you breathe with me. So I'm 1 feet below your feet. So I'm pointing towards your backbone. So the idea is to open the channel from below your feet to the top of your head. Okay, so take a breath. Take a breath. It looks like everything is getting stuck in the head. So I'm just going to use another tuning fork. You will not hear it. Just to open the channel. There are a lot of thoughts that are coming up. Just relax. A breath. Take a breath. So there's a lot of blockage in the solar plexus, the third center. Is a lot to do with your relationship with your mother and father, which actually brings the identity. So that's where it feels stuck. Okay, so take a breath and exhale loudly. That opened. Okay, take a breath. Okay, so I've grounded you. Now I'll go to the top of the head and we'll do the same. Open the channel from the top of the head down. So I'm now about 1 feet above your head. And the sound is going into your head through the backbone into Earth, the Mother Earth. This is also the connection to divine. And this seems okay. Take a breath. So you're all well connected to divine. It's the Mother Earth which is an issue. So we're going to work on your third center because this is what came up. Third center is your solar plexus. So I'm going to work on the left and the right side. And I'm going to go between age 0 and 6. Okay. And you will hear the tuning fork. It's no different than before. It's just that I'm going to start at your birth. Okay. There we go. So I'm on the left side, which is the mother side. And I'm at your birth now. So anything and anything that came up of your birth, just bring it into your awareness. And stay with that. If the little one told you something, just stay with that. Take a breath. See if you can take your mother's name in your head and send love to her. Another breath. There's a lot going on there, so I'm going to go with another tuning fork. And whatever you have in your consciousness at birth, just bring it up and just keep connecting to that while I'm taking it out. Yeah, there's a lot coming up. Take a breath. Okay, so that's better, clearer. So I'm going now at 3-year-old, and it's stuck there. Feeling powerlessness. Okay, a lot. Take a breath and so stay connected to whatever came up at 3-year-old. Whatever emotions are coming up, just connect to that. I know we connected to the 6-year-old, but it's telling me 5-year-old. Okay, so if there's a 5-year-old which is coming up, that's okay. See whatever comes up. Again, feeling powerlessness. And if any complexity with relation with the mother or mother-like figure. Just connect to your mother. And if you feel her pain from her life, just bring it up. Yeah, there's a lot coming up. It's got nothing to do with you, it's about her life. And just send love to her. Now I'm going to go to the right side of the solar plexus. This is the father side. And again, we'll go to the birth. So it passed the birth, but at 3, something is coming up. Yeah, very strong. A lot of anger or frustration. So see if you can connect to that. Whatever the little you could be feeling. Yeah, like on the other side was with the mother. If there's something to do with father's life that is coming in your awareness, just bring it up. Challenges, difficulty, and just take a breath and I'm trying to release now whatever has come up. Take a breath. So whatever has been done, we'll just freeze it so it continues to work over the next 48 to 72 hours. And put you in a cuckoo. Take a moment to relax. So in 1 week we'll be back for adolescence session and adolescence. Yeah, I posted the link if somebody wants to join the WhatsApp group or the Telegram. I will post again. You can always click on it. You will have the recordings. And there's one exercise that I want you to do, if possible for you, because I think lots has been covered. So I'm going to post this recording in the group, and in this one I will post all the links to the previous sessions. And I would like you to do is choose any of the 4 topics that we have covered and listen to the recording, the meditation there, and reflect and journal. And you can even do 2 times a day if you want. And you can do any of the sessions that are there.